Greetings everyone, I hope you're doing well, and I'm testing a long-awaited game in the PC, the God of War Ragnarok. So let's get to the settings. Now in there you can see that the resolution is shown as 1440p, but that's only because I'm using DLSS. If I was using native TAA, I would see 4K, so keep that in mind. I enabled latency reduction. The DLSS, as I mentioned, is at quality, and main quality settings are completely maxed out at ultra. And lastly, I disabled, as always, film grain and motion blur. Now unfortunately I haven't played this game yet, and I couldn't test later levels, unlike in my previous God of War 2018 video, which I did some time ago. And I'm aware that I could potentially use DLAA instead of quality DLSS, but I'm aware that there are few more demanding levels. So having that in mind, I think the best is still at DLSS quality, and it's really good. There's no apparent blurriness or ghosting or anything like that. At least I haven't noticed. The game has shader precompilation step, which was quite short in my case. As soon as I got to the main menu, I think I had to wait about 30 seconds for it to finish, but lower core count CPUs might struggle with that. That's why personally I'm really not happy with AMD, and have been for a few years now, because they seem to be really struggling with core count CPUs, especially in lower to mid-range. For example, if you compare to 13600K, which is awesome CPU, I think it costs about 250 or 270 about, and at launch it was 350 or 300, and it really has a lot of multi-threading performance as well as great gaming performance. If you compare to, for example, 7600X, which is one of the most recent AMD CPUs, it really cannot compete with that, especially in multi-threading. And offering at the same price, I think it's a huge mistake and terrible price point, at least in my opinion. So I'm really hopeful that AMD with Zen 6 will increase the core count for all CPUs, at the very least for low end to mid range, because the current situation doesn't really look good. And I find it quite funny that the AMD and Intel kinda switched places in this regard. So currently Intel is way superior in multi-threading performance in most product tiers, which is kinda ironic because we all remember the quad-core era, and it's basically the other way around, but 6-core era but on AMD, so yeah, that's quite amusing. Now getting back to the game, it seems this is one of rarer cases of recently released games which had excellent optimization, and really there is not a single stutter. I have played roughly about 30 minutes for this gameplay because it is very heavy with cutscenes, and not a single time I had any stutter nor frame rate dipped, nothing. The performance is excellent. So anyways, oh, by the way, I wanted to mention one thing, that I'm really not happy with this game, or at least the policies of publishers, that it requires stupid PSN account. And that's not because just an account, but because it has a lot of countries locked. And in fact, my country is locked out, and I literally cannot buy this game. Basically, to play this game, I have no other choice than get it from other sources, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm really not happy with that, and I really hope that this PSN account, or at least region logs, will go away, because this is absolutely ridiculous. So the game is excellent, the optimization is amazing. Unfortunately, PSN account requirements, but what can you do? So anyways, I think I'll leave you to the gameplay. As always, thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye for now.
That's showing him. Behind you. Blasted raiders.
They should not be this close.
We should check on the protection stave. There's a tree up ahead, yeah? Well?
You were right. The stave is broken.
Explains our trespassers. What happened here?
A bear. Mauled.
By what?
A larger bear. Wounded. The fight destroyed the tree. We must find Atreus.
Aye. Between the savage beasts and marauding raiders, he may have sought shelter. Follow the trail. We'll find him. Ah, we need a way around. We won't find him this way. Let's find that trail of blood. Aha! Trail's on the other side of that gap, if you can clear the way. Any idea what could have made the lad wander off?
We argued. He accuses me of hiding from Odin.
Only sensible to keep a low profile after killing 3 of his kin.
A reckoning will come. That is why Atreus must learn to survive on his own.
Oh, this is about that prophecy. Just because the Giants had you dead on some wall full of otherwise accurate predictions...
I do not believe in prophecies.
Well, good.
And what do you believe about prophecy, Mimir?
I'm skeptical by nature, though we have seen things that defy explanation. So, speaking as the smartest man alive, I've no bloody idea. All right, where's that trail gone?